Hey, this is Andrew from AJS Woodworks, and this is a review of the Pelican Maxim 100 Angler fishing kayak. So this kayak is about $299 brand new. It is a 10-foot kayak. It weighs 38 pounds and it has a 275 pound weight capacity. So starting with some features of the kayak, it is a sit-in kayak and it has a neoprene seat. Padding is about probably half an inch thick. It's not the most premium seat you can get, but it is comfortable. So it also has the adjustable ergonomic backrest here, and that's adjustable by just pulling on these or tightening up this way to bring it forward. I found this seat to be pretty comfortable. I rode in the kayak for about 3 hours or so, and it was very comfortable the whole time. I was able to adjust this easily when I was inside the kayak and didn't really have any issues. Has plenty of back support. Moving along to inside the little cockpit here, so you have leg rests here. I'm not a huge fan of how they connect. Seems to be kind of just a adhesive that's holding them on. I'm interested to see how long these last, but they are comfortable to lean your legs up against. And then on the interior here, again, it's not the most premium of features. It has molded plastic footrests, which are comfortable, but kind of limit the range at which you can adjust your footrests. It also has a bottle holder here and a bottle holder here. And moving along to the front here, you have your fishing rod holder. So this is an active fishing rod holder compared to the two static or passive ones back there. So this one you can actually remove if you don't want it there, if you're not really going to use it for fishing. But what you can do is just place your fishing rod in like this, and then it has a locking mechanism here to hold your rod, so if you get a bite on the line, it doesn't pull your rod out. So that's pretty handy. You can also adjust it by loosening this knob here, and that will allow you to adjust the angle of your fishing rod holder. So moving along here to the storage compartment. So one thing I like about this kayak is that it has a lockable storage compartment, not like the other models that are a little cheaper that have just a circular piece of plastic with a couple lines running through it that kind of just clamp it on there. This one actually locks and unlocks. It is kind of a small compartment. It's only about maybe 3 to 4 inches deep and about 10 inches across, but it's big enough to hold a couple pieces of clothing or a phone or something like that. They say it's not necessarily 100% waterproof, but when I did use the kayak, there was a rainstorm with pretty heavy rain. I had a t-shirt in here that didn't get wet at all, so it is pretty much waterproof. But I guess if you completely submerged the kayak underwater, like if you just dipped the front end of the kayak into the water, it may not be 100% waterproof, but I would be confident enough to put my cell phone in here even if it wasn't waterproof, and anything else that I wanted protected. Also up here at the front, pretty standard, but some don't have as nice of a handle. This is a nice comfortable carrying handle. It's just solid plastic, no rubber though. And then moving along here to the back, you have your static rod holders, as I mentioned earlier, and you have a pretty sizable compartment back here that's not covered, but you do have these elastic mesh nets that you can also remove if you want something larger in the back here. So these are helpful for holding things down. If you have a larger item, they can stretch up and hold it down and help to keep things fairly secure back here. And also at the back here you have your drain plug, which is kind of like a rubberized foam plug. It's not the best drain plug. It's a little hard to get back in, but there's no worries about it just falling out and losing it or anything. And then you also have another carry handle back here. So as far as the hull of the kayak, it's a pretty standard hull. Has a nice broad base on it, but nothing really that different from a lot of the other kayak models that I've seen from Pelican. It's a nice stable kayak though. I really like how it rides. It glides through the water really well, and even with choppy water and boats passing by, it stayed nice and stable. So can't say enough good things about how it rides. Nice and smooth, and one of the best kayaks I've been in for sure. So even though I haven't taken it fishing yet, I would think it would be a great fishing kayak due to how stable it is. And also I really like the color of it. It's not something super bright. A lot of kayaks are neon in color, but this one has kind of like a camouflage or earth tone to it, so another plus. So I hope you found this review helpful. It's just been a quick review of the Pelican Maxim 100 Angler Kayak. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And